Hello there and welcome to this very first episode. Well, sort of, I'm going to call this one sort of the second one. However, I'm not going to be going through numbers. So, today we are going to be looking at a mod. And today, the mod we are going to be looking at is Buildcraft. So, where to start? Well, to start with, you do get world gen. You get oil. Now, this obviously isn't a natural one, as this is the complete flatland. However, oil will just spawn in big spouts. Okay? And this can be picked up with a bucket. And just to make sure everyone knows, I'm using the FTB Ultimate Mod Pack. See? I think that was because I was in creative, that it kept it as a bucket. Let's just quickly turn out of creative mode to show you guys. There we go. See? Bucket. Right then. So, where should we start with this? Well, we're going to start with gears, because gears are necessary to make engines, and engines are very important in this mod. So, we're going to be looking at this mod, and this is Buildcraft. This is Buildcraft 3.2 point something. I think we're on 3.2. Doesn't matter. Wooden gear, okay? Wooden gears are crafted with 4 sticks, okay? 4 sticks in the pattern like that. Stone gears, bit of wood around it. Iron, a stone with iron around it. Gold, iron with gold around it. And diamond, gold with diamond around it. So to get a diamond gear, you need quite a lot of. You need 4 diamonds per gear. Right then, so something very important in this mod is pipes. So these are all the different pipes you can get. Wooden transport pipe is actually wood on either side of the glass in the middle, but because of the way Forge works, it's showing me all the different types of wood you can put in there. But pretty much any wood, wooden plank. Well, with a bit of glass in the middle, will get you wooden pipes. Cobblestone is cobblestone in between a piece of glass. I'd like to point out, for each one of these you get 8. Stone with glass, iron, gold, diamond, obsidian, wooden waterproof pipes. Now, this is a normal wooden pipe, which we've already seen the recipe of here. However, it requires pipe waterproof, which can be made by getting a cactus green. Cactus green give you pipe waterproof, and if you don't know how to make cactus green, you can smelt a bit of cactus to get cactus green. And then you can use that with cobblestone, stone, iron, and golden pipes, which are all made with the originals, plus the pipe waterproof. Right then, so we also have wooden conductive pipes, stone conductive pipes, and golden conductive pipes. I'll go through the difference of these in a minute. I haven't set up how these work. I'll have to do that on camera then. So we'll actually take these out of the chest. Right then, so we also have a cobblestone structure pipe, which I haven't shown. Whoops. Which I haven't set up. We also have void transport pipes, which are crafted like so, with a bit of redstone, ink sac, and glass. And we have the waterproof version of it. Sandstone transport pipe, and its waterproof equivalent. We also have the facade, whatever. Emerald, and its water equivalent. Right, and so we're going to head over here to where I've set up the majority of these pipes. Now, this could look very confusing to anyone who doesn't know what they're doing. However, we're going to start from the very beginning. Wooden transport pipes, they suck things out of chests, and they also suck things out, they suck, pretty much. They pull stuff out of inventories, and a chest counts as an inventory. You don't count as an inventory, it has to be a stationary inventory, really. Sorry guys, I've got a bit of cold. Right then, so if we look in here, I've set up a 4x4 pattern with stone and cobblestone. When I flick this switch, what's going to happen is this engine's going to turn on, which we'll get to in a bit, what engines do. Because you need the Buildcraft energy to make these work. You need an engine to make these pump. Right then, so here we have the cobblestone on the right and the stone pipe on the left. The big difference between them here is that they don't touch each other. Okay? Good. The iron pipe means that everything will go in one direction, and that's the direction of this one. And whilst we're at it, there's a Buildcraft wrench, and when you get used to these mods, you'll realise that most things have a wrench. The wrench is crafted like so. The stone gear, if you remember, was crafted with a stone around a wooden gear, which is just 4 pieces of sticks. Right then. So then, with this, you can right-click on the iron pipe, and the empty side, the bit which isn't greyed out, is the way the items shall go. Gold. What gold does is naturally now it speeds stuff up, so it will go randomly between the left and right one. Now, things to note also is cobblestone pipes. The darker ones here, will end up. They'll end up going. So gold effectively gives the items a speed boost. However, eventually they'll slow down. However, if you use a stone transport pipe, it'll take longer for the items to slow down. So it could still be going almost at top speed here, whereas on the cobblestone pipes it could stop. It could start going on back to normal speed here compared to the. So stone transport pipes move items faster. Then here we have another wooden transport pipe going into a diamond pipe. Diamond pipes are effectively, you select whatever goes in and out. So I've said green, as you can see here, is stone, and yellow, this way, will go cobblestone. Okay? Right then. So, here we have an emerald pipe. What an emerald pipe does is it works exactly like a wooden pipe. However, you can decide what it pulls out. So here's some cobblestone, and if I was to get some cobblestone, and how about some basalt cobblestone anti-covers? And we'll put them first, actually, because the way wooden pipes work is they will pull the first items first. Okay. So this way around, sandstone pipes, what they do is they will only connect to other pipes. So as you can see, it doesn't connect to the furnace here. However, the stone pipe does. So does cobblestone. And here we have an example of a void pipe. A void pipe, items go into it and never come back. The last item transport pipes are an obsidian one, which I shall quickly show you. Which I shall show you before the others. Obsidian, chuck something at it and it will get sucked in. Let's try that again. There we go. And the void pipe, well, anything which goes into it, you shall never see again. So, if I flick this lever, what you should see happen is the engine turn on, and an item will get pumped out. See, there's a bit of stone. Now, there is a random chance which direction it goes in right now. So it's going in the stone. That one's going in the stone. At least it should be random. It's not being very random, is it? There we go. Cobblestone's gone right for some reason and stone's going straight ahead. Wow, that's weird. There's nothing planned to that at all, guys. That's just random. So you see here there's an iron pipe. So none of them are going backwards on themselves. They're going into the gold one. And in the right hand side one, you can see that they speed up a little, and then they're back to their normal speed about here. Yeah. However, within the cobblestone transport pipes, look, they've already slowed down over there pretty much. There. Right then. So then in this chest here we have the items being pumped out of it. And straight out, and as you can see here, stone's now going this way round, because green is stone and yellow is cobblestone. Items are not going into the furnace, because it's not even connected. That's just gone into the void pipe, see, and void pipe gone. Okay, let's just get rid of that, and then you can see that And that cobblestone, I want to show you, you can go into the furnace. Come on. Come on. Right then, so if I flick this switch, it shall skip out the basalt cobblestone anti-cover and go straight for the cobblestone. And to prove to you that it goes from the beginning of the chest to the end, see, it's just gone through there. So the emerald pipe only picks out the cobblestone in it. Oh, I know what the problem is here, guys. Sorry. What you need to do here is you actually need to you need to choose, you need to tell it which side you want it to go to. So if you want it to go into the top here, then you have to place the pipe on the top. You cannot insert stuff into the side. Only stuff can only be pulled out of the side. So now you should see it works. There we go. Right then, so that's all of them done. Let's just get rid of them. Oh, come on. I'll just chuck these into the void pipe. There we go. So these are all the liquid transport pipes. So, oh, and to bring up the GUI for this, you just simply right click on it and then you can choose what you want to put in. Right then, here we have all the liquid pipes. So we have the wooden liquid transport pipe. This yet again pulls. We have the stone here and cobblestone here. As you can see, that goes into the tank. Iron I haven't set here, but this means that if it was to go here, it shall stop here. Whereas if I go like that, it shall flow through but never flow back. And as you can see, the sandstone pipe does not connect to the tank, whereas the cobblestone does here. We have a gold pipe here. Now, gold waterproof pipes don't speed up how fast they go. What they do is, it seems a bit loud. What gold pipes do is actually they can hold more liquid in them. Emerald, I don't see the point in them. You can't right click on them. So, you can use them as wooden transport pipes, however they're much more expensive and they don't do anything else. And then this is the liquid void pipe, which goes in and never comes out. We'll use these later. How does that sound? I've got a plan for these. Your conductive pipes, okay. Right then, facade, you can place on any side, I believe. Yes, any one. And what it will do is it will stay in the same block as the pipe. So if you have a look, this is only one block wide. However, it now looks like a diamond. You can cover it up so you don't actually have to see it. Or if you wanted to put it in a wall instead, you could do this with cobblestone. Or if you really are rich, then you can use diamond if you want. However, you can see that it doesn't step outside of the block, which I can show you by placing down a piece of cobble. So you can see there's still space for a whole block in this. And the facades simply go onto the side, right click, and then you can't see the pipes anymore. And a structure pipe is a pipe which doesn't connect to anything. There is a point in these, and I shall show you what they are later. Oh, and the recipe for facades. There's a block of gold and 3 cobblestone structure pipes, and structure pipes are made with a bit of gravel and a cobblestone transport pipe. Right then, let's move on. To number 3, engines. So engines are very important. We have the redstone engine, which is made with 3 pieces of wood, glass, piston, and 2 pieces of wooden gear and 2 wooden gears. Stirling engine, cobblestone, is pretty much just think of the redstone engine as lots of wood, cobblestone. Stirling is lots of cobblestone, and the combustion engine is lots of iron. So we've seen the redstone engine in action over here. Here. We shall see the Stirling engine in a minute over there. However, the combustion engine, what you do is you place it down. Now, these redstone engines will never explode. I don't know if they've changed the Stirling engine. However, if you give it stuff to do, and if you get it going, and you don't give it anything to do, it will explode. The combustion engine, if you leave it for too long, at all, really, without coolant. If you leave it at all without a coolant, it will explode. So then, we need an oil bucket or fuel bucket. So, this needs a fuel, so you can use oil or fuel. We're going to put in an oil bucket here, and just to show you that fuel can be used, right next to it I'll place a bit of oil in it. So there we go. Oil in this one, fuel in this one. The other slot there, the other tank slot there, is for water. And that goes in the other side. This is its coolant. If you run a combustion engine without coolant, it will explode eventually. No matter, even if it's doing something, it will explode. Right then. So the last thing you need to do is you need to apply a redstone signal. Okay then, we'll just place a torch down. And you need to give it something to do, and which in this case we're going to use a wooden transport pipe, and there you go. You can now see it moving. Now I'm going to stop this because else I've told you it's going to explode. Now the difference is the redstone engine doesn't pump all that fast. The Stirling engine, I'll show you what it does anyway. Where's all the stuff? Is all the stuff in one of these chests? So there's lots of stuff in this chest here. Stirling engine, we need to insert some coal of some sort, or some sort of fuel. We shall use charcoal for some reason, and then when that goes, that's going to pull, does that just pull the whole stack out? No, about half a stack of the stuff out at a time. And then, so you can see that's faster, and then the combustion engine, believe it or not, goes faster still. Like that, I'm not going to show you that because else this video is going to take forever. So, that's that done. Right then, next is auto building and auto mining. Now we're getting into some of the serious stuff. The pipes there are really just for, they're not used for that, what I've done over there. They're used more commonly with these things here. So, we have the architect table, crafted like so, landmark, path marker, a blueprint library, which is created with blueprints, which is created with paper and a bit of lapis. A builder, filler, mining well, pump, which is made with a mining well, as we've just seen. There we go. And a tank, which is made with glass round in a square like that. A quarry. It's normally a diamond drill for it, guys. Okay, so if you're just using Buildcraft, sorry, if you're just using Buildcraft, then it's not an autarky. It's not a gate up here, and it's not a diamond drill. It's like a redstone thing and a bit of redstone or something. So that's interesting. I did not know that they changed the recipe for this. Oh well, blueprint and template. Right then. Conductive pipes. Right then, so what wooden do is they create the we'll call it electricity for now, okay? The stone, they transport it to places. However, these have a huge loss. So never use stone conductive pipes. They're not worth it. Go straight to gold. Don't ever even think about stone conductive pipes. Forget about them. Forget I even told you. Right then. And these have a tiny amount of loss, meaning that the amount of power which you produce will go straight to here. Right then, so what we're going to use is we're going to use the there are many different types of engines added by different mods, but we're going to ignore them for now. We're going to use the Stirling engine. We will need some coal. There we go, that's the best I'm going to be able to split it up to. And then I can use these stone torches. And then these are going to start pumping blue lines out and going to here. When this gets enough fuel, when this gets enough power, these, you can see these are creating 1 Minecraft joule per tick. This is added part of another mod. No, I think this is default Buildcraft now, I think. So no, you can see that each one of these is making 1 Minecraft joule per tick. It's storing it about 50, is it? 50, and then it's giving it all at one pulse. When this gets enough power, I believe it should start building. However, whilst we're waiting for that, we shall get out a filler. A filler requires you to get the landmarks and choose a 2D or 3D area. So let's go 2D area for now. Let's place one there, and one there. Okay then, so this one's in plain sight of all 3 of them. So we right click on this one without the landmarks in our hands. There we go. And if we check over here, look, there's a red line. And if I delete that block, you can see there's a red line there. Right, so we get our filler. Now, our filler doesn't necessarily have to fill. Doesn't necessarily have to fill. No. Is that one? The builder given some materials. Oh! Reading the Minecraft wiki. This isn't working at the moment because of bugs. So, I'll probably cut this out of the video, but if I forget, ignore what I was talking about this, as the wiki says that let me quote for you. Given some power and materials, the builder will recreate any structure from a template or blueprint. Disabled due to bugs in Buildcraft 3.4.2. So we're definitely on at least 3.4.2 Buildcraft. Right then, so ignore that. That doesn't work. Now then, with our golden conductive pipes, we can bring this over to here. Right then, so this has now got power. I think it's going to make it power to here. I don't know if it will reach. However, what we need to do is we actually need bricks. Bricks, we need actual bricks, there we go, and glass. And then you can make different patterns with it. For example, you can make the stairs one here. However, we only made it 2D, so it can't make stairs. However, the one I was going to use was the Yet again, 2D, can't make that. The flattener. Which what it will do is it will just demolish everything in that radius. There we go. You don't need to see the rest of that. I'm sure you can believe me. So that's how the golden conductive, the conductor pipes work. And now then. So. Oh, you can make glass panes out of them. Sorry, that was a distraction. The last thing we have to go through is the mining well, the pump, and the quarry. Right then, so here we have an example of a pump, and I don't know why I put a chest on top of it. Let's put a tank on top of it instead. There we go. As you can see, it's accidentally already pumped a little bit. Now then, here we have a pump. This arm here automatically extends slowly. Okay, so this arm automatically extends slowly, and when you give it a some energy, remember I'm using these engines here, which I've filled with lava buckets instead, as lava buckets work as they are a fuel source and they last a really long time. Right, here we have the mining well. What the mining well will do is when it's powered up, it shall mine straight down, 1 block down. And the quarry, well, it does what the mining well does, but only better. What it will do is it will dig out this entire area downwards. So, when I flick this switch, the one we're really going to want to watch is this one here, I think. This is the one which is going to go the fastest. I don't know why I dug them out. Let's just get some diamond ore, actually. Whilst I'm down here. That was a bit of a mistake, but oh well. And what it will do is it will spit it out into the open world, or, which is what we're going to be looking at, into any adjacent chest or pipe. In this case, you don't need a wooden pipe because it's automatically ejecting it. So let's flick this switch and see what happens. Ready? As you can see, this one's mining down through the diamond ore. Good. So, the diamond ore is now diamonds in the chest. Good that. And then we have our pump, which as you can see, is slowly filling up the tank. Look, there we go. It's pumping away the water and then going up here. Now, the most interesting thing is the quarry. Okay, I'm going to do something to speed this up to show you what it does. However, I need you to ignore what I'm using, as it is not part of Buildcraft, okay? So everyone, look away now. Okay, you're not watching this. You cannot see what I'm doing right now. However, look, lots of speed. Wow, that Stirling engine's really fast, isn't it? Wow, that Stirling engine is super fast. By the way, redstone engines only need a redstone signal to work. May have forgotten to mention that. So there we go. And then this is the arm which comes out. Of course, it's going much faster than it normally would. And there we go. There we go. And spitting everything out into here. And this will go all the way down, and it can't do lava, which means if it ever hits lava, it will just avoid it. And there we go. There we have the quarry. And our tank is full, and this is, of course, mined all the diamonds. Don't get a mining well, they're useless. Unless, if you've seen what Direwolf 20 does with them. That's pretty awesome what he does with them. So ignore all that. I'm gonna try remember to take this out of the video, that bit. And so we move on to the last set of items. Ignoring this, ignore that. You don't know how to make that. It's completely the wrong mod. Probably be the next mod I look at because it's such a useful thing to know. However, we have the assembly table. 6 pieces of obsidian, redstone, diamond gear, advanced crafting table. We'll look at how to make these in a second. Lasers, very cool. Lasers are awesome. Hopper, iron chest, and yes, these are exactly like the default hoppers, which I don't know if are they in this version. No. Refinery, tank, also a crafting table. So let's get some cobblestone. Right then, so in the auto crafting table, just simply place it down in the world and make a recipe. So, I don't know why I've done this at all. Okay, I'm going to get a wrench out. Buildcraft wrench out, okay. I want it to suck from this end. Right then, so what happens? No, other way around. I want it all to go the other way around. Okay, so here's a hopper. What we do in the hopper is we shall chuck in all the cobblestone. That's all going to filter down into the chest here. And that's all going to go into the crafting table. And when all the cobblestone is going to add onto it, and when it makes a complete set, it's going to pull out a furnace. Ta-da! All done. So that's the auto crafting table and the hopper done. I don't know. Does this work? Missed. Nope, that doesn't work. Right then, so these are refineries. Refineries require this sort of power, okay? However, I'm going to definitely not be using that one. I definitely put all those engines down there. Yes, it's definitely engines down there. However, when I flick this lever, remember it requires a lot of power. What the fuck are you doing? Don't do anything. Stop doing stuff for now. Ignore that. So these are refineries. What you do is you put in oil one side, and out the other comes fuel. Why would you want to do this? Because combustion engines, yes? And quite a lot of engines, and oil and fuel can be used as fuel sources, I believe, for a few things. However, oil is used a hell of a lot faster than fuel. Fuel it lasts longer. So therefore better. Good. And as you can see, they're moving and all that. Right then, so these guys here also require that sort of power, each one of them. Okay? And of course, you only place one at a time. Ignore that. Ignore that. And he sneaks around quickly, making sure you don't see anything. Done. Right then, so this is the assembly table. What you do is you simply put in redstone, and you click on the redstone chipset. Loads of lasers go there. Use up the redstone, and when it's finished making it, what it shall do is it shall spit it out, or in this case, it shall dunk it into the inventory. Same goes for the advanced crafting table. However, as you can see, that didn't really work out for me. So let's put that in there. Get a stack of cobblestone and chuck that all in there. Not sure why it's updated there. However, as you can see, it's just creating a lot. Oh, and it stores it in the internal buffer. Nice. So that's the cobbobulator, and it's obviously not called the cobbobulator. Well, this has been Buildcraft, and this is my test world. Next time we shall be looking at I've forgotten the name of it. I'm sorry. Give me a second. Did I just minimize that? Does that stop recording? I don't know. Yes. I knew that off the top of my head. Where we shall cover what these actually are. And what these are. So, if you want to see that, click the like button. And don't forget to subscribe to make sure you don't miss out on the next video. This is a village. This is a perfect village, and I'll explain why in later mod reviews. So, do hope you've enjoyed. Please leave a comment if you think this has helped you, or if you think I've missed something out. And sorry if I've left that bit in. If I haven't, then you have no clue what I'm on about. Ignore that bit. Okay then. Thank you very much for watching. Bye.